is the liquid of life. We all need it to survive. Water, choose water first. Water, we all know it is precious. Should be enjoyed by all of us. Talking about water, choose water first. Water.
We're in St. John this week on Water Wednesdays. Colleton Tenantry, to be precise. Jake Belgrave, he's an engineering assistant with the Barbados Water Authority, and they're here putting down what are really the finishing touches on some major projects connecting mains in and around the St. John area. It's all about making sure you, the customer, these residents here, have a consistent supply of water. That has been something that has been long in coming. Jake, tell us what has been happening and talk about those finishing touches that your teams are doing to ensure that the residents here get that consistent supply of water that they've been longing for.
Well, firstly, I'd like to say happy and prosperous New Year to Barbados. As you would have mentioned, we are here in Colleton Tenantry. This is one of the sections in our water supply network upgrade project. We are presently doing our finishing touches. You guys are transferring some of the residential services. Late last year, we would have made the major connections over by God Hill Pavilion to supply this area. So basically what's going to be happening now in this area, Colleton, we have to go over to Church View, heading down to Newcastle. We also have to do Coach Hill. We will be transferring those services onto the new lines. What does that mean overall for the residents in St. John? Prior, we would have been supplying directly from Wilmington as the only source. Now with the new mains, we have the capacity to either from Wilmington, or we can augment some water coming from our Bushy Park station. Previously, with the old mains in service, had we done that, we would have caused a lot of bursts in the system. So we had to upgrade our overall network in order to maintain those pressures. So in the coming future, St. John should look for less outages, and they'll be a lot happier.
Yeah, St. John and surrounding areas, that's what we are talking about. So just give me a rundown. Talk about some of those areas that you have completed and then some of those that you're doing those final touches on.
So far, like I said, we would have done Colleton Plantation over to Messiah Street. That would have been a 6-inch main. We did the God Hill to Colleton section. This was the 4-inch main. We have Colleton to Coach Hill to put in service. We will be doing that in the next coming 2 weeks, so the public can look up for that. Also, we have the 4-inch HDPE line, which goes down to Church View. We will also be looking to put that in service so we can tidy up this entire area and move on to some of our other sections. Additionally, we have 3 routes in St. Jules. This would be from the Greens Pumping Station all the way up to St. Jules Primary, and then from the pavilion there in Greens over to Milton. So we have those areas to tie up. Additionally, in our Draxall area, we have 2 routes over there which have passed our quality testing.
Sweet.
So we will be scheduling those in the near future. We are looking, in all goes well, to have these upgrades completed within the next 2 to 3 months, so we can tie up and move on to other stuff, because at present, with a lot of the demand coming for projects, we are kind of stretched. So we're trying to tie up all loose ends so we can shift our resources.
And Jake, there was also some work that you are doing, leading the charge there on the Golden Ridge pumping station. What is happening with that?
Well, that would have been one of our sections for our tanks and reservoir replacement. At present, the guys are about to mobilize to get that going for the new year. That has been going pretty well. We are presently tackling 4 tanks and 5 reservoirs, so that's going ahead. So once we get those in service, it will take some time, but once we get those in service, coupled with the mains replacement that we have been doing, we expect an increased supply and quality of water delivering to the customer.
Yeah, and that's what we are looking to do going into 2021. The crews are still out working around the clock despite that surge in COVID cases. And of course, we will keep updating you right here on Water Wednesdays. To view this or our previous episode again, please visit our website, www.barbadoswaterauthority.com. You can go to our Facebook or Instagram pages. You'll find additional information there, or just type Water Wednesdays in YouTube. You know you can find us there.